Hello again, let's continue with the project. So first of all, we can select single voxels or we can select multi-voxels. The controls are basically the same, there's just some finer adjustments, like it'll either be a checkbox or a button, etc. But the controls are the same. So firstly we'll just do some color. So you can cache any voxel's color. So if I choose this color, I'll say cache color, it'll store the color. And you can obviously apply it to a single voxel, so you can say apply cache color, or you can select a whole bunch and say applied cache color. So that's pretty cool. And we'll just do this yellow here, cache the color. Now I'm going to apply that right across there. And we'll cache this dark color, line across the middle to the yellow. And let's do this high quickly. Okay, great. So that's color and selections basically. The other thing next to do is that you can hide and show voxels. So if any voxel is there, you can say hide, and at any point you can just say show all the active voxels. The next thing to cover is mark for exclusions. So sometimes some voxels are not required, so I don't want these voxels that are down here. So you can select them individually again and say mark for exclusion, or you can select the whole bunch and say mark for exclusion. There you'll see they've disappeared. They've just been hidden though. Nothing is ever deleted on the rig. The data is always there. You can see there's a button here that says show excluded voxels only, and there are those three. So if you excluded something and you want to put it back, you can just select it and say mark for inclusion, or box select them, say mark for inclusion, etc. So they show active voxels. So I've excluded those voxels now. The next thing to do quickly is to show you about dividers. Now, if two voxels are adjacent to each other, it will eliminate the face between them in the final build, which is the required result, but sometimes you would like to keep the faces. And the other area of contention is when two voxels are together, their bone weights are blended. So for here, there would be a blended bone weight between the left and the right leg, which we also do not want. So if you add a divider, it will force a face to be created even though it has an adjacent voxel, but it will also limit the bounding box from detecting the bone weights from this side as well. So this model is face and Z forward. So if I select these voxels here, I want to keep the faces on that side, which is the left to me, but it's their right hand side faces because we're looking at the model from the opposite side. So I'm going to say right true. I'm just going to hide them, and I'll do the opposite here, and I'll just say left true, and I'm going to hide those voxels.